Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Thursday Night Mini Healing. Me and Dexter hanging out tonight. He's snoozing just a bit though. So eventually I'll wake him up. He has a new outfit for winter. And sort of a Halloween outfit too. So he really likes it. Yeah. Duncan got a hat for winter because it's cold. Even the vet commented on how little hair he has. So at some point, you'll see Dexter in a hat, but he's decided he's going to be somewhere else tonight. So, yep, this is actually Duncan, my little dunk. So, just snoozing away. Poor little dude. Oh, yes. Poor baby. He's had a tough day. So I hope everybody's doing well. I've had a tough day too. So there's Leslie and Marina. Welcome. Actually, a tough week. So I spent some time with I actually stayed at my folks' old house, and they are in their condo, and my mom is leaving for like 9 days to visit her family. She and my sister are going, so I'm going to hang out with Dad at the condo starting Sunday. But this past week, I went down and stayed in their old house and sort of checked on Mom and helped her prepare for her trip. So, but it was weird in there, being in their old house, which I lived as a teenager, but really hadn't really spent much time, and especially never spent time as an adult in the house all by myself. And I realized there's a ghost in the house because there was a couple times the light switches were flipped when I did not do it. So I will be checking in with my friend who knows about things like that. See who's in my parents' old house. If it's ancestors. Wonder if ghosts can do that too, huh? We're back. So yeah, but starting Sunday, we will be driving down very early morning, getting final instructions. My mom thinks we're going to have issues. So she's given me a bunch of phone numbers, a bunch of instructions. Yeah, I am not too concerned. But yes, this might be a night of technical difficulties where my video might just drop off. So as long as the sound works, that's my goal to just keep going through. So it is 7:10. So let's start with our first healing pulse of the night. So, as I usually say, if you have a physical issue or something going on that is bothering your body, that's the easiest place to send a healing pulse. And hold on, there we go. And so that's where you're going to want to direct the energy. Now, if you have an emotional issue or anxiety, what you need to do is figure out where you feel that. So if it's anxiety, oh my gosh, did you hear that? He's just moaning and groaning like he's some old dog. You're only 3. I think you're good. But as I was saying, if it's an emotional issue or anxiety, think about where you feel that energy. If it's anxiety, does it make your throat dry? Does it make your chest tight? Does it make you feel nauseous in the pit of your stomach? If it's any of those are places where you would want to send energy. All right, so I want you to rub your hands together until they're warm. And then place your hands exactly where you want to receive the energy. Imagine my hands on yours. And then the most important part is just be open and allowing, feeling the energy flow. With each breath in, you're allowing the energy in through my hands, through your hands, and then directing it to where it needs to go. So just breathe that in. Allow it to heal. Allow it to lessen whatever it is that's going on. Make it better. As you exhale, imagine things that don't belong, that don't serve your highest good, are releasing. Breathing, breathing, breathing. Duncan's helping a bit here too. Okay, so that was our first healing pulse of the night. Let me know how you're doing. So I'm going to grab my little notebook. I just can't believe it is October 20th. And today is show number 119. My pen thinks it might not continue on. Poor little Dunk Dunk. So look at his cute little outfit. Oh, so this is nice because it's got like a little harness thing on it. But this is Duncan's little shark thing. So he's got plenty of hair, so he doesn't really need clothes, but he sees Dexter wearing clothes and he gets so excited with clothing. So did you see he's a shark? He's got a little fin up here. Huh, Duncan? Yeah. Oh, you want to go back to sleep, don't you? Oh, such a good boy. All right. So let me get a different pen. And if you have things you want to work on, let me know. Write it in the comments. Or if you have a special request of something that we've done in the past and we haven't done in a while, let me know that too. So, and I did pull a card for tonight. And this is our theme for tonight. Ooh, let me get, self-love. So if you typically do everything for other people and not a lot for you, that's a sign that you need to focus on yourself every once in a while. All right. So I'm looking to see what we did last time. So last time we did individual issues, we did some group work, and then we did some positive emotions. So everybody's so quiet tonight. Or did things quit working? It looks like it's working, but you guys are more quiet than usual. Oh, there's Leslie. All right, so maybe we will start with the group healing first. And as I'm working on this, you guys can tell me if there's any individual healing that you want to work on. So I'm looking to see my sheets. All right, so we'll change the order a bit. So we'll work on negative beliefs first. And let me see how many negative beliefs we're going to work on. We're actually going to pull 4 negative beliefs for the group. Here's the first one. I am not interesting enough. And we had that last week too. Isn't that interesting? Last week, 75% of you have this. Well, there's Sissy and Donna. Yes, today is October 20th. So you were in the right place. Yeah, I'm trying to be more obvious about the date in the beginning so that you know that you're on a replay versus a live. All right, so Leslie, I'm going to put you down for better lung functions. And if anyone else has things they want to work on, let me know. I'm starting off with group healing. So the first one that's come up that we're going to clear is I am not interesting enough. Let me see what percent of you have this. So 50% of you still have this. So last week it was like 75%. So usually this tells me, especially if it's sort of the same group this week versus last week, that there's probably multiple occasions of this. Otherwise, I would expect a much lower number. You are welcome, Leslie. All right, so Sissy wants procrastination. So I'll put you down for that. And then as soon as I'm done with the group work, we'll work on individual issues. So Donna's also got muscle pain. If I have missed you, make sure you let me know. Just going to scroll, just making sure I didn't miss anybody. No, I don't think so. Okay. All right, so let's see negative belief number 2. Number 2, I can't make myself clear. All right, so let's see what percent of you have that. 70%. So let's clear that. So that cleared. All right, so 2 left for the negative beliefs for the group. Ooh, I am ugly. Let's get rid of that. That's not good. 45%. So let's get rid of that. Well then, Leslie, feel that releasing. That'll make it even stronger. Okay, so let's see what else. I am not special. This is 45% also. So let's get rid of that too. And many of you know how to clear things. So if you feel like you have something really has your name on it, you probably have multiple layers of it. So imagine more than just what I cleared being cleared. Own it and get rid of it. Okay? So let me just check and make sure everything cleared that should. Yes, but I think I'm going to sneeze. Oh, hopefully not, because I can never sneeze just once. So right now I've got, Leslie, better lung functioning, Sissy's procrastination, Donna's muscle pain. Let me know if anyone else has anything to work on. And I'm going to start with Leslie. Let me see what list I'm going to use for Leslie. Mistrust Leslie. So let's see. So Renee, and add her to the list for clarity. All right, so mistrust, let's get an age. Around 26, Leslie, there's mistrust. So as I've said previously, ages are the hardest thing, but usually it's within about a year. So 25, 26, 27, somewhere in there, mistrust. So let's get rid of that. So that's playing a role in your lung functioning. All right, Sissy, you are next. Procrastination. So this is sort of things that are similar. The first one is, oops, sorry, I've got sloth, idle, lazy. So this is something that you have felt, but hasn't been true. So let me get an age. Oh, see, I've got a kitty here. Rudy, come here. Oh, yes. He's sitting just outside the camera. Are you going to sit down there? There we go. All right, so releasing sloth, idle, lazy. Let's get rid of that for Sissy. Let me find an age zone. 17, Sissy. I don't know if that rings a bell. But I'm not kidding, it was true. But sometimes when you are called things, sometimes it almost makes it manifest. So let's clear this. Wow, Leslie, so that that energy of mistrust is affecting your breathing, it sounds like. I'm hoping that lessens it and makes it easier for you. All right, so Sissy, I did get that to release. Oh, and Marina. Dating. Wow. That would be good for you, Marina, I think. But let's see what blocks there are for you. All right, next is Donna, and Donna wants to work on some muscle pain. Longing for Donna. Let's see what age that's at. Around 29, Donna. So let's release the longing. You are welcome, Sissy. All right, so that did release. Donna, I'm hoping that eased that muscle issue at least a little. All right, Renee's looking for clarity. Let's see if there's something that's preventing her from getting it. Because I do get a yes for that. I'm getting the word broken. Let me get an age and see if that makes sense, Renee. Around 23. So somewhere 22, 23, 24, somewhere in there. Something was broken, and that sort of blocks your clarity. So let's release that energy, and hopefully what you're asking for clarity will come to you. So that released. All right, Marina's thinking about dating, but knows she's got some blocks. So let's see if we can release a layer that will make things better when she considers dating. Sorrow. Let's get an age for that. '22, Marina. So somewhere 21, 22, 23, somewhere in there. So let's release that. So that did release. And we next are going to work on healing pulse number 2. So think about where you want to receive the energy. If you're here for the first one, do you want to receive that in the same place, or do you want to adjust your hands? You might want to change it up a bit. If you were not here for the first one, think about where you want to receive the energy. Do you have something physically going on that you want to receive, or do you have something emotional that you feel it within your body? So rub your hands together. Place your hands where you want to receive the energy. Imagine my hands on yours. So Marina, I'm hoping that makes it not as painful and easier to move forward. So, but you'll have to let me know. So when we clear trapped emotions, usually it takes a little bit to fully heal. Oftentimes people will feel a difference right away, but some need 1, 2, 3 days typically for total healing. All right, so just breathe in that healing energy. Imagine with each breath in, things are going a little deeper, a little further. Just allow that energy. Open and allowing. Okay, so that was Healing Pulse number 2. So, does anyone have any other individual issues you want to work on? Or I'm thinking I might go around and do a second round for people that have mentioned they've got something. All right, so let's see. All right, so I'm going to add Victoria to the list with hard time concentrating. And then I'll go back around. Nice, Leslie. I'll go back around and we'll see if that makes a difference too, especially to do 2. And it's been a fairly quiet night, so I think we've got time to do 2 for everyone that asks. All right, so, but we're going to start with Victoria, and then we'll go back around. So let me grab my list. Oh, a word I've never heard of. Very interesting. And Victoria is usually our resident person that is good at definitions. So the word is, let me see, it's lancinating. I have no idea what that was. So let's look it up. Lancinating. No D. Lancinating. Okay, let's see what that is. Oh, characterized by piercing or stabbing sensations. Wow. Let's see if there's any further definitions. Synonyms of those are sensations of cutting, piercings, or stabbing. Wow. Do you think that's playing a role, Victoria? So let's see. So I'm going to write this down. Lancinating. Somehow that's playing a role in making it hard to concentrate. Let me get an age on this. Although I'm getting this is recent. Like less than a year. So let's get rid of this. All right, so focusing on lancinating and releasing. So I do get that released. Okay, let's go back around and do everybody on the list. If you did not put a comment about what you'd like to work on, please do so now. Otherwise, I am going to continue to work on the people that made a comment. So Leslie, you are next. I'm going to just grab a different list because that one was called my emotions, sensations, and behaviors list. I think I'm just going to work on my negative emotion list that has over 400 in it. We have not used that in a while. Here we go. Okay. All right, so Leslie, let's see if there's another layer to the lung functioning. Depressed. Let's see what age that is. Around 26, Leslie. So let's release that. So somewhere 25, 26, 27, somewhere in there. So I did get that to release. Sissy, you are next. I'm going to switch pages. Mixed up. So let's see what age that was. Around 36, Sissy. So somewhere 35, 36, 37. So let's release that. Because somehow that's playing a role in procrastination. And sometimes I think when you're mixed up, it's harder to make decisions and choices and just do something. So hopefully releasing this will give you less to push against doing something or deciding something. So I'm getting that released. Donna, you are next. Donna's dealing with muscle pain. And switch pages. Okay. And that I need to get an age for Donna. Let's see what that is. Around age 28. And it's a word I've only heard used in a few occasions, but it's the word desecrated. So I looked to see if there's more uses for it. And so with this, defiled, profaned, violated, to treat shamefully or with great disrespect. So that's around 28. So somewhere 27, 28, 29. I'm not getting this happen to you, but it was something that was around you and affected you. So let's release how it affected you because somehow that's playing a role in your muscle pain. So let's get rid of that. Wow, Victoria. So that lancinating sounds like you're experiencing that. I wonder if this releasing that will also help your restless legs. I'm getting a yes for that. Interesting. All right, Renee, let's see if we can get another layer released for your clarity. I need to switch pages. and it's scoffed at. Not a very current word, more of an old-fashioned word. Let's see what age. Scoffed at. "16, Renee. So somewhere 15, 16, 17. So let's release it. Yes, Victoria, please let me know. So I did get that to release. All right, Marina. Marina's looking to start dating again. So let's see. And it's an expression. I'm not sure if you'll understand this. It's more of a English expression, good for nothing. So let me see. Good for nothing. So looking the description is of no use or no value. Person who is not helpful, not useful. Does that make sense, Marina? Oh, good. I should know you know. Your English is so amazing, better than a lot of English speakers. So let's release that after I find the age. 8. Oh my gosh. You were just little. So let's get rid of that. Yeah, because sometimes when we're so little, it just sticks. Even if we don't exactly understand. Yes, well, and I think the more you understand, the more we can get things to clear. Sometimes I think if we don't really understand, sometimes there's remnants, sometimes not. But I always want to make sure we clear it the best possible way and in totality. So that did release. Victoria. Let me go back because Victoria made a few comments. I just want to make sure if there's, let's just see. Victoria, we're gonna do restless legs and see. And then we will do the healing pulse, and then we will do our positive emotion list. Okay, let's see. Undisciplined. Let's get an age for this. "13, Victoria. So somewhere 12, 13, 14. And this was something about you. Sometimes when you're so young, I always check to see if it was someone around you. But no, this was something about you that someone called or thought of this about you. But especially at 13, yeah, for you to be disciplined at something. So let's release that. Okay, so that released. All right, so let's do our third healing pulse. and then we will do positive emotions. Okay? All right, so rub your hands together. Place your hands exactly where you want to receive the energy. And be open and allowing. And for those of you who experience more with breath, either start with the box breath or do one of the breaths that you found during the Thursday night little exercise, or Tuesday night a couple weeks ago, where I did different breaths and the healing pulse. Open and allowing. Okay, so that was our third healing pulse of the night. I'm going to talk a little bit about, I have a commercial. So I've picked a date for the Reiki training, and it's going to be November 19th and 20th. It sort of depends on what time zone people are from. If most people are from the central time zone, it will be typically like 9 to 5, 9 a.m. to 5 central. Although if we get a couple people, usually it doesn't last the whole day. And so it's Saturday and Sunday. It'll be online. The cost is $430 US, and that includes your book. And then you also are invited to the monthly Reiki share, where I do mini trainings and we share energy. But it's the Usui number 3 Holy Fire Reiki version. And so these are the reasons why you might want to take Reiki. So the attunement helps you with connecting to the universe. The attunement also helps you connect with your inner spiritual knowing. It helps with relaxation and stress reduction and more. The Reiki energy has a divine intelligence, where it goes where divinely guided, which can be physical, emotional, spiritual. Reiki is often very helpful in spiritual awakening and self-development. You know how they say like marijuana is a gateway drug? Well, I often call Reiki sort of a gateway modality, because some people, once they learn Reiki, it just expands more and more to other healing modalities. Some people, once they learn Reiki, that's it, that's their thing. But others, it's like their starting place. And part of that is because the Reiki training is so thorough, and you get a really good idea of what to do and how to do it. And it's, especially with the Reiki shares, my goal is to make sure that you're very comfortable with it, and also that if you want to make it your own, I am always encouraging you to tweak things to make it your own personal healing tool. And the final thing I love about Reiki is it's really easy to share and give back. So let me know if you're interested in taking this. I'll need payment by November 10th. So if you've got any questions, I'll probably do one more Reiki video, but I also have a number of Reiki videos out there on YouTube and Facebook if you want to sort of experience the energies. I always like sort of changing it up and switching the different energies around so that you can feel the differences. So let me know if you have any questions. But now let's go on to the positive energies for positive words. So if you would like to do this, if you put a 2 in the comments, I'll give you 2 positive words for each person. And so Victoria just commented on forgiveness. Forgiveness is huge for healing. Oh, I'm so sorry, Victoria. 13 is so young. All right, so I've got Victoria, Marina, Renee, all right, so let me get my list back. So Renee, is hubby watching too? Does he want to? All right, so let's see. Victoria, let's see. Switch for 2. Okay, Victoria, here's your 2. I will add that, Renee. What's your hubby's first name? I can't remember. I'm sorry. There we go. Rich, you read my mind. Okay, so Victoria got replenished and patient. Those sound wonderful. So let's reinforce that. Okay, so that reinforced. Marina, let's see what your 2 are. Marina, you got pleased, so that's good. And rooted, it's like, so rooted is more like grounded. So I think both of those are good for you. So those reinforced. So anyone who missed it, we're doing positive emotions and reinforcing. So if you'll put a 2 in the comments, if you would like that. All right, next is Renee. So Renee got content and attractive. Anne Marie, welcome. Just in time for the positive portion of the night. I will add you. Glad to see you. All right, so Renee just got content and attractive. Rich, let's see what Rich gets. Oh, Rich got focused and invincible. I like those. So, and you guys know, I often ask who got the best words, and did you borrow any of them? Because, with these, there is always plenty to go around. So if you want to add words to yourself and feel that energy, feel free. Yes, those are great words for Rich. Like those. All right. Anne-Marie, I've got one more to do. Anne-Marie, you got unique and pleased. So let's reinforce those. Nice. So let's go through these words. So we got replenished, patient, pleased, rooted, content, attractive, focused, invincible, unique, and pleased. Really nice words tonight. And I think that they, for the most part, fit each of you pretty well with what you're working on, or even just a boost of assistance. So let's end the night with our aura strengthening. And so the main reason why you would want to do an aura strengthening is to help repel negativity and just to make you stronger. So let's rub our hands together. If you want to use the healing pulse for this, feel free to pull that in with your intention. If you want to just work with your own energy, which I highly encourage, just focus on your own energy. Imagine the energy flowing out through your hands. Yes, I think I need those too, Anne-Marie. Those are some really good ones. Patient is like a 4-letter word in my vocabulary, so it is not easy for me. I am like one of those Gen Y people. I want it now. So just breathe in that energy and breathe out that energy. Sending it to your aura, making it stronger, making life a little easier. And if you know you're going to be around some negative people or in negative situations, make sure you put some mirror-like reflection in that energy you're sending out, so that when somebody is spewing that negativity, that it gets reflected back on themselves. So just breathe that out. And that was it for aura strengthening. You guys did great tonight. Some really good things. Especially the people that we worked on with the individual issues. I'm really hoping that was helpful. So next Thursday, I think I might be here. I'm going to be hanging out with my dad next week. So if things go haywire, I might not be here. But if I set up an event for Thursday, that means I will be here. So I probably won't set up the event until later next week, until I'm sure that I will be doing it. It all just sort of depends. So, but I hope everyone has a fabulous week. So you are very welcome, Marina. Yep. So just know if I set up an event for Thursday, the 27th, I will definitely be doing a Thursday night mini healing. But if you don't find it listed, it's because I just decided it wasn't quite right to do. Thank you, Renee. I hope you and Rich had a nice time watching. So I hope everyone had a good session. You're welcome, Anne-Marie and Donna. Good night, Marina. Good night, Renee. All right, so have a good night. Bye.